Agra Fort, sometimes called the Red Fort, was commissioned by the conquering Mughal Emperor Akbar the Great in 1565, and is another of Agra's World Heritage Sites. A stone tablet at the gate of the fort states that it had been built before 1000 but was later renovated by Akbar. The red sandstone fort was converted into a palace during Shāh Jahān's time, and reworked extensively with marble and pietra dura inlay. Notable buildings in the fort include the Pearl Mosque, Motī Masjid, the Dīwān-e Ām and Dīwān-e-Khās, halls of public and private audience, Jahāngīr's palace, Khās Mahal, Shīsh Mahal, mirrored palace, and the Musamman Burj. The forbidding exteriors of this fort conceal an inner paradise. The fort is crescent-shaped, flattened on the east with a long, nearly straight wall facing the river. It has a total perimeter of 2.4 kilometers (1.5 miles), and is ringed by double castellated ramparts of red sandstone punctuated at regular intervals by bastions. A moat 9 meters (30 feet) wide and 10 meters (33 feet) deep surrounds the outer wall. It was the main residence of the emperors of the Mughal Dynasty till 1638, when the capital was shifted from Agra to Delhi. The Agra Fort is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is about 2.5 kilometers northwest of its more famous sister monument, the Taj Mahal. The fort can be more accurately described as a walled city. After the First Battle of Panipat in 1526, the victorious Babur stayed in the fort, in the palace of Ibrahim Lodi. He later built a Bawli stepwell in it. His successor, Humayun, was crowned in the fort in 1530. He was defeated at Bilgram in 1540 by Sher Shah Suri. The fort remained with the Shauris till 1555, when Humayun recaptured it. Adil Shah Suri's general, Hemu, recaptured Agra in 1556 and pursued its fleeing governor to Delhi, where he met the Mughals in the Battle of Tuflakabad. Realizing the importance of its central situation, Akbar made it his capital and arrived in Agra in 1558. His historian, Abul Fazl, recorded that this was a brick fort known as Badalgarh. It was in a ruined condition, and Akbar had it rebuilt with red sandstone from Bareilly area Dalpur district, in Rajasthan. Architects laid the foundation and it was built with bricks in the inner core with sandstone on external surfaces. Some 4,000 builders worked on it daily for 8 years, completing it in 1573. It was only during the reign of Akbar's grandson, Shāh Jahān, that the site took on its current state. Shāh Jahān built the beautiful Taj Mahal in the memory of his wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Unlike his grandfather, Shāh Jahān tended to have buildings made from white marble. He destroyed some of the earlier buildings inside the fort to make his own. At the end of his life, Shāh Jahān was deposed and restrained by his son, Aurangzeb, in the fort. It is rumored that Shāh Jahān died in Musamman Burj, a tower with a marble balcony with a view of the Taj Mahal. The fort was invaded and captured by the Maratha Empire in the early 18th century. Thereafter, it changed hands between the Marathas and their foes many times. After their catastrophic defeat at Third Battle of Panipat by Ahmad Shah Abdali in 1761, Marathas remained out of the region for the next decade. Finally, Mahājī Shinde took the fort in 1785. It was lost by the Marathas to the British during the Second Anglo-Maratha War, in 1803. The fort was the site of a battle during the Indian Rebellion of 1857, which caused the end of the British East India Company's rule in India, and led to a century of direct rule of India by Britain. The 380,000 square metre, 94-acre fort has a semicircular plan. Its core lies parallel to the river and its walls are 70 feet high. Double ramparts have massive circular bastions at intervals, with battlements, embrasures, machicolations, and string courses. 4 gates were provided on its 4 sides, one Keysri gate opening onto the river. 2 of the fort's gates are notable: the Delegate and the Lahore Gate. The Lahore Gate is also popularly known as the Amar Singh Gate, for Amar Singh Rathore. The monumental Delhi Gate, which faces the city on the western side of the fort, is considered the grandest of the 4 gates and a masterpiece of Akbar's time. It was built circa 1568 both to enhance security and as the king's formal gate, and includes features related to both. It is embellished with inlay work in white marble. A wooden drawbridge was used to cross the moat and reach the gate from the mainland, inside. An inner gateway called Hathi Pol, Elephant Gate, guarded by 2 life-sized stone elephants with their riders, added another layer of security. The drawbridge, slight ascent, and 90-degree turn between the outer and inner gates make the entrance impregnable. During a siege, attackers would employ elephants to crush a fort's gates. Without a level, straight run-up to gather speed, however, something prevented by this layout, elephants are ineffective. Because the Indian military, the Parachute Brigade in particular, is still using the northern portion of the Agra Fort, the Delegate cannot be used by the public. Tourists enter via the Amar Singh Gate. The fort is a typical example of Mughal architecture, effectively showing how the North Indian style of fort construction differed from that of the south. In the south, the majority of forts were built on the seabed like the one at Bikal in Kerala. A presentation by Mahakavi, Mirza Jamal.